produced for the manager and operator, where you can follow up on the production orders that is created in Business One, as well the inspect, where you have the quality control and you can do inspection plan for different criteria or different model in sub-business one. So let me start sharing my screen, and please let me know when you can see my screen. Just Elise, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So as I told you, everybody will have his username and password, of course. We close these ones because these are already created. Okay, so everybody will have his username, will log in, and this will be the launchpad for Boyum app. As I told you, you have 5 models, one which is the build, produce manager, produce operator, inspect, and inspect operator. We will go first to building, and each one has its own license as well. You don't need a sub-business one user. You need a license, subscription license for these models. Depend as well, the license price depends on which model each one will use. So the produce manager is different than the operator, as well the inspect manager is different than the operator as well for the product management. So if I go to the build, here I can do different things. I can request a product to be created. I can create item, I can create resources, operations that will be used in the different models, especially on the production side. So if I go to items, okay, you can see I have all my item list here, all the items that are from sub-business one. So whenever you create anything in business one, you can see it here as well. You can see the production item, produced items, the purchase item, or all the item. And all the screen as well, you can customize the screen. Okay, so you can choose which column you want to see. Okay, and which column you want to hide. For this, I have only 3 columns. And here I can go to the details and check the detail for this item. So let's say I want to go to, go to the item list now. I can do filtering as well for, let's say, C00. Okay, so it will give me all the items that start with C00 or contain C00. I can go to the only, I need to see the produce item or all the item. Okay, so I can do the filtering the way I want. So let's go to the tower case supplies. It's the purchase item. I can see the item structure. If it is a production item, I can see the master data for this one. Let's say I want to create a new item. I just click on add item. Okay, I can create it from a template, or I can create a new item. I can select the category of the item. Is it a manual, car 3P? So the item code will come automatically depending on the settings that we have done in business one. So I will say here C000999. Okay, the item name, I will call it produced item. Is it produced or purchased? You click it, and it's very easy and friendly to be used. Okay, to create the item. What is the unit of measurement for this item? Is it in kilogram, in liter? What is the item group here? Is it a finished product, for example, or an item, a GP, or whatever? And once I click, I save it. So I created the first item. Okay, and this is the item that I have created here, which is the produced item. Okay, and the produced item, this one C009, I can as well make the bill of material for this item. Okay, automatic from here. So I have here all the operations, the resources, and the material in business one. Okay, coming from here. So let's say I want to build this bill of material. So the first one, the resources that, the operations that I have put here, let's say I want to do, the first operation will be, let's say, drilling. Okay, and the second operation will be the venting. Okay, under stages, under each stage, I can put what are the resources or the items that I want to put. So if I go to resources, I can choose the resources that I want to put. So I need an operator in the first one, and I need, for example, an assembly machine. okay, for the second one. Okay, just an example. Okay, and here I can select as well what are the items. So instead of selecting each one by one, I can put the filtering here. I want everything that contain this one. So I need this one for example, for the first stage, and I need, let's say, A003 and A001 for the second stage. Okay, I can put here the setup time for this operation to be done. So this needs 5 minutes or 5 hours. Okay, and the setup time as well here, we need 1 hour to do the assembly. Okay, and the quantity needed for this item 5, this one I needed 1, and this one I need 1 item to build 1 item of this, to produce 1 item of this one. So once I finish, okay, I have to save it, but I need as well to complete all the fields. So here it will, if you didn't complete all the field, I will have to put the job time. So I have the setup time here and the job time. To set up and to start the working, I need 5 hours. Let's put it 5 minutes. So here, okay, to do the setup time, you might not need the setup time, so you can neglect it. The job time is required. So to do the job, I will put it 4 hours. And here to do the job, I need 30 minutes. Once I finalize everything, I click on save. Okay, so my item structure look like this right now. Okay, and this is my master data for this item. Now, if I go to business one, okay, I go to my bill of material. Instantly, this will be created as a bill of material. Okay, C009. Okay, so I have the first stage is drilling, operator. Okay, so it's easy to use. You don't need a license for some business one. Okay, and it will be created automatically in the system. So it's like a wizard to create the item. So this is the first one that we put, and you can create all the resources as well as the operator for everything. So this is, for example, a resource. Okay, and this is the operation that you will create in the system. So this is what we call build in the system. The second one that we will talk about as well, which is the produce. Okay, I have the produce manager and I have the operator. The produce manager will be used always to create, not to create the, to release the orders. Okay, to check the order, to finalize the orders, and as well, the operator will be as doing all the jobs, to start the job, to end the job, to put the completed quantity, to put the issued quantity. Everything will be done not from business one, it will be done from here and will be reflected in business one. So here, this is the dashboard for the manager. Okay, I can create these are the dashboard to see the production orders that are approved and not started. Okay, I can see what is in progress, what is completed. If I have missed the start date, how many production orders that I have missed the start date. Okay, I have 7 production orders. I have on time 2, which is on time, 1 is not on time. And here you have everything. So if I go to the production orders, I can see all my production orders automatically. And here as well as a manager, I can create all the operator that I have. So I have here Tony, who's the operator for me, and his card number, and it has some as well additional feature, which is time change allowed and multi, which we'll talk about it later on as well. And whenever you click anything, you can see the help menus that will come automatically, to see everything, or to help you to understand the system. The good thing as well in this, you can set up it yourself, and you don't need a implementation. Maybe one day from our side just to make sure everything is fine, but from your side, you can set up it by yourself. And SAP login if you want to put the SAP login for this one. So once we finalize Sublogin, you don't need a license for SAP. You can use the indirect access user to do it as well. So, or you can use one user for everyone, okay, in sub business one. So what will happen now? I have this production order. I will go to business one. Okay, I will go to the production order and let's do the C0099 that we have created right now. I want to produce, let's say 100 of this item. Okay, so, and I click on add. Right now, when I click on add, nothing will happen. Okay, because there is no production order here, nothing. Okay, because yet it has to be released in the system. So if I click on release now, update, okay, the system will automatically show me the production order. And if you see, it's instantly because the connectivity is fast and we are Boyum is using web service, okay, to connect to the database. If I click on the production order, I can see what is the production order. Okay, I have two operations to be done. I can go to the details. Okay, I can see it. I can see the details for each one. Yet it is approved, but not started yet. Okay, so what will happen now? I will go to the operator to start the job. So if I go to the operator, I have to put my card number. You can scan it. Okay, so I have here all these operations. So I have one and I have two. So one is the venting, another one is the drilling. So if I click on, I want to start the job for the first operation, which is the drilling. Okay, so here I have a planned quantity of 100, the remaining quantity. So I can see the completed quantity, the scrap quantity. This is the resources, and these are the materials that I need to use in this operation. So I click on start, I will start the job. Okay, I'm doing my job. I finalize everything. Once I finalize everything, I will click on stop. And the system will tell me, okay, automatically, did you finish that job or you still have more work to do on this operation? If I click on I finish that job, so it will be completed. How many units have you completed till now? I completed all of them for this operation, so 100. Okay, do you have any scrapping? You can put it, for example, 99 and 1 scrapping. I click on next. How many? Because now this item, I cannot change the calculated time because this user cannot change it. I didn't give him the privilege, but you can put the privilege so he can adjust the calculated time. It depends on your case. Next, I can choose what is the stock for this item. Because this is the backflash, we have chosen that it will be backflash, not manual, so I cannot change the expected quantity as well. I click on next, I finish this the first operation. Okay, so I still have another operation to do. Okay, and if I go to the manager now, I click on refresh. So I go to the production orders that I have. I can see it is in progress. The state is in progress. I can see that the first step is completed. I can see the detail, how many quantity has been completed, who is the operator who completed this as well. So let's go to the second one and go to the as well to the second operator. Sorry, the second stage. I click on start and I start doing, okay, again, this stage. So once I finish as well, the same apply, stop, I finish this operation, I click on, I put the completed quantity, next, 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 and finish. So I finished the two operations. The two operations are not here anymore. Okay, of course, here you can customize the table as well. You can choose which column you want, and because I have selected all the column here. Okay, so I finished this operation as well. So my production order now is ready. So if I go to production order again, I can see that this is finalized. Okay, I can go to the, I need to finalize it to see it. As well, if I go to business one to this production order, I can see the summary. I can see that I had the plan was 100. This was completed 100. and all the additional stuff that I have put. I can see the total runtime. I can see by component, what is the route time that I have, production time that I have done. Okay, what is the additional time? Everything, you can see it from here. Okay, and you can go to the relationship map and you can see the goods issues, the receipt from production that has been done. Okay, so this is the receipt for production for the site. And once, but still released. Now, once I finalize, what's this one? So once I finalize this one, I click on finalize, I close it. As a production manager, this production order is finalized. So it will not appear here anymore because it's finalized. Or I can do the filtering. I want to see all the orders, everything. You can do the filtering that you want as well. But as well, you can here go to the dashboard. Okay, you can see that I have already 4 orders are closed. And if I go to business one, I can see, I click on refresh, I can see that it is closed and finalized. So this is related to the as well to the production. If you have production, if you are using the production and you want something simple on top of the business one without having to purchase user for each one and by one, it is a very simple tool, okay, that come on top of the business one and make a difference for the user and for the so they can use the system in an easy way, especially if you have operators that they don't know how to use the system. This is very simple. The last part that we need to I need to show you today as well, which is the inspect. Okay, inspect is a quality control as well. We have 2 screens. Okay, one with the manager and the operator that will do the inspection. Here in the inspect manager, I create the plan, I create the orders, I create everything and to be used by the operator. So if I go to the inspect manager, next. Okay, so these are my dashboard as well as manager. I can see who's the best performing item, what is the worst performing item, who's the best performing supplier, who's the worst performing as well supplier in this one. How many defect item I have, what is the order pass rate this month, okay, depending on the category as well. So what we have to do, of course, we have to create the operators here the same way that we created in the productions, because these are 2 different depending operators. Each one will do his own stuff. So I created my operator here. Okay, I will have to start first with my inspection, my inspection plan. Okay, in my inspection plan, I will create my inspection plan. Okay, and I will say for my inspection plan, if I want to do, for example, for raw material, this is the name of my inspection plan that I have. Sorry about the noise. So approval, I need the first one, the first stage will be, okay, on the approval target, if the, for example, the description, the color liquid is not, or it's not per the requirement, and the defect, I can as well put not clear color, what is the, why it is defected, what is the reason, okay, the defected name, so not clear color, pale color. Okay, if the order of this item should match, okay, the same as the master. I can put as well not match with the master. So always I have to put at least 2 for this type of attribute, passed or failed. I can put another attribute, which is the as well percentage, minimum and maximum target. So the minimum is 1.35, 1.4, and the maximum. And this is the measurement that I have put. For example, it can be based on the degrees, on the kilogram, or the intensity, density. Okay, you can choose whatever, and you can create your own measurement unit for the sampling or for the inspection plan from here. And here I, for example, the gravity, I specified this is at 25 degree, and I can put here what is the desired as well, test the test. So once I create all my inspection, you can have different inspection plan depending on the type of user. So this is, for example, for raw material. Another one I created as well for the packaging material. Okay, you can have as much as you want as well. And as well, you can choose sampling plan as well to check some batches. Just as some rules that you can pick up some samples, okay, from the items or from the inspection plans that you are doing. And at the end, when you create the inspection plan, you can create the automation, okay, on where you want to put or where you want to apply this inspection plan. Is it on the good receipt or the in production or the production receipt? So here, the good receipt, which is the good receipt PO and the good receipt transaction in the system. In production, which is the production completion. Okay, and the, sorry, production receipt is the production procedure. And here in the in production, where you can put as well the I will tell you later on about it because it's two different things. What we will do, okay, we will create first the good receipt. Already created this. I create an automation for the good receipt on the raw material. So whenever I'm receiving a raw material, okay, I want the inspection plans that I created now, which is the raw material. If I want to have simply sampling plan, and here I can tell the system on where this rule applies. So I can apply it on items, I can apply it on add condition, on suppliers, on item group, or on item properties. And here, for example, on the supplier, if you click here, you will get all the list of your suppliers, okay, automatically. And where this rule applies, so I put it here on the item. You can choose it on the item group sometimes. So what will happen? I want to create an order per product line, and the system can work either on batches or serial number. So if you have an item with in the good receipt PO, which has different batch, you can create different inspection plan by batch. So instead of creating one for all the batches, you can create it for all the batch as well for the serial number. And once it is created, the inspection plan is created, it will be released automatically, or no, you can not put it as released automatically. You can, the manager has to go on all the inspection plan and release it by one, so the operator can start working on it. And here's some additional option to have a financial finalize it automatically once the inspection order is finished, or as well, we have an option to batch release, so the batch will be available in the system. Okay, so what will happen now? So let's go to business one and create a production or good receipt PO, sorry. And the good receipt PO, I will choose my supplier. Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry, this is the name, not the code. I was selecting the name. So this is an ABC company. And here I will select my raw material, okay, that I have put, okay, the condition on, which is the kosher salt. Okay, I will put here how many quantity I have received. It can be based on the purchase order, but to make it quick, okay, I'm making it here automatically. So I click on add, or the good receipt will be saved. Yes, and now automatically, if I go to my inspection order, I can see I have an inspection order. Okay, number 7 for this item created on a good receipt PO. Okay, and it is no progress. I have another one which is in progress. So I click on that if I want to see the details. Okay, I can see all the detail. Okay, for this one. So what will happen? So this is coming from good receipt number 990, the ones that we have created right now. Okay, 990. This is the ABC company. Okay, and here I can cancel it, unrelease it, mark it as completed or quality. But I don't want to do that. I want to do the inspection order. So I will log into my operator. Or Okay, I have two inspection orders to be done as an operator, one which is number 4, and now this is released and not started yet. So if I click on it, okay, I will start doing my inspection. So how is the color? The first one, the color, it passed. If it is not passed, I have to select why it's not passed. So let's say this is passed. So the order, okay, this is passed or not, it is passed for me. Here in the measurement, okay, refractive index, which is 25, and you see here the status is changing automatically because I start working on this. So here I have to put the 1.4, let's say this has already passed. And here as well on the specified gravity, I will put 0.9. If I put something out of range, the system will alert me it fails. For example, this one, because I have put 0.4, okay, it failed. So if I put 1.4, it will pass. Okay, so finalizing review order. This is, I have finalized everything here. I put review order, it will be updated. And from my side, as a operator, I completed everything. Okay, so this is my, and it will remove from here. So now, if I go to the inspection plan that I have here, inspection order, I can see that this is completed, number 7. I can automatically log in and see what was the result for this one. As well, I can go and print a quality certificate for this one. Of course, it can be changed as well. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is a good receipt, ABC company created, and everything was done. So as an inspect manager, I can either cancel it again, or I can finalize it. So the finalization for this inspection plan has finished. And here I can go to my dashboard now. I can see that there is another, the sampling is 1 per 1. I have 3 sample testing. Another option that you have as well in the inspection, let's say you want to do instant checking as well without something related to the to any of the good receipt or the options that we have. You can go as well to inspect order as a manager and add an inspection plan, okay, on some items, okay, that you can choose from here. So let's see, for example, C009. Okay, so I will choose this one, C004. Okay, I want to do sampling on 1. Okay, and I want to do and to put an inspection plan, okay, for this one. What are the tests that has to be done? So once I click on it, I can add tests as well here automatically. I can do, for example, or I can remove some testing from here. So I click on save. Now, this instance test as well will be, I have to release it, of course, as an inspection plan because this is a manual one. So if I go to my operator now, I have an additional inspection, what we call manual inspection, okay, and it has to be done and will follow the same rules for that. So these are the product available in Boyum Cloud. I think they are very helpful for all the companies, especially when you do inspections. Okay, for any type of transaction on the good receipt whenever you are receiving any material in the system. Okay, and it will be very helpful for you guys to be, and as I told you, it's friendly use. You can use it yourself. You can do it in the system by yourself. You can set up everything by yourself. You don't need us, or you need us sometimes to check some stuff. So now I will, if you have any question, I will give you, let me change the options here in the system. So if you have any question, please raise your hand and I can give you unmute you so you can, at least now you can ask question if you have any question for what you have seen today. So I'll give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes to ask your question. Now you can, I think, Bilal, unmute, allow mic. Yes. Yes, Bilal. You can unmute yourself now, I think. Yes, that's a question. I don't like. Let me check why it's not showing. Sure. Bilal, you can ask your question. Okay, now you can. I think you can unmute yourself. Hello, Bilal, Rafiadin. Can you write down if you have any problem? You are not able to unmute yourself, guys. Ah, settings. Oh my. Wait. Now, can you try now? Still no. Why it's not taking? That's why settings, meeting option, allow attendees. I didn't click or save. Sorry, guys. It's my mistake. And now you can, I think, select it. Okay, try now, guys. To unmute. Okay. Yes, Bilal.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Hi, Bilal. How are you?
I'm good. First of all, thank you for your time for this webinar. Actually, I don't have a specific question because we are not using like the production module in our case, but I just want to know something. If this app is available also on-prem or it's only on cloud?
No, this is only on cloud, linked to your on-premise.
We
Okay.
can link it on-prem?
Yeah. Even if you have your database on-prem, you have to open some ports, and that's it.
Okay, there is no other requirements. That's it. We only have
That's
to do
it.
some adjustment.
Yes, nothing. The only requirement that you have to be on SAP Business One version 10 and up for the web service to work.
You have to be on 9 and above.
10.
Sorry, 10 and above.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Tony.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
No worries. Yeah, Rafi.
Yeah, hi, Tony. Thank you for the presentation.
Yeah, Rafi, tell me.
My question is how it is different from the BIAS manufacturing?
Okay,
Because I didn't see,
yes.
I
BIAS
didn't see
manufacturing.
any. Okay.
Yeah, BIAS manufacturing, it's a more advanced when you have complicated production. Okay, for different bill of material, for capacity planning. Here you don't have capacity planning, you don't have the Gantt chart, you don't have the maintenance tool that is in BIAS. Okay, this is more simple. Okay, which come if there is companies that are using the standard production orders. Okay, and there's no inspection or quality control products that they are using in the system, they can use this one on top of it. But if you are using BIAS, no, then BIAS is more advanced. Okay, this is between Business One production and BIAS. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. I got it.
Thank you, Rafi.
Thank you.
Yes, Sandeep.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tony. Thank you for the time.
Sir.
So we are actually BIAS manufacturing users.
Okay.
As you were answering the earlier question, I understood. So this would be like most useful for the linear production line.
Yes.
For
Exactly.
them, it would be useful, right?
Yes. Then it should be useful, yes. But if you are using BIAS, as I told you, okay, BIAS is more advanced on that. Okay. This set between, for example, we have customers that are using the production model. They don't have BIAS. This can be helpful for them. It's not only about production as well. If they want, you don't need to have the produce. You can work only on the inspect and the quality inspection model. okay, to do inspection, regular inspection on the good CPO or the productions or any type of transaction in the system.
Understood.
Okay,
Yes, yes. Thank you.
thanks. So, yes, Fali. Hello. Rehan, you can unmute yourself and if you have any question.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, sir. Sir, currently we are using this SAP One Business, and we are using this production module. So this program will linked with this SAP Business One, or
Of
we
course,
will.
automatically. You just
And
have to, whenever you create a production order, it will be affected here in the Boyum Cloud.
no, for this quality and this inspection.
As both quality and production as well. You can choose any type of them. You don't need to buy you don't need to buy them all. You can only go for production or you can only go for inspection.
For this, we need to update this. Need to update
It,
this
de
business.
it depends on which version you have on Sub Business One. If you are on version 10, you don't need to update. This is on top of, this is not related to Sub Business One. This product is from a company called Boyum. These are additional licenses that you have to buy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
we need to buy another license for this.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if you need any help regarding this, you can contact with your customer engagement. Okay, that is responsible for your account. Okay, who will be as well coordinating with you guys. Okay.
Very much, sir. Thank you.
Product build, this one, if you want, Sandeep, I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but the product build is to create the products, okay, in the system. We will send you the video where you can check it later on.
Okay, thank you. Because I joined little late.
Yeah.
So fine.
Okay.
I can refer the recordings. Thank you.
Yes.
So basically, it will be the item master from SAP.
You can create the items, you can create the bill of material, you can create the resources and the operation as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, any other question, guys? Khalifan, you have some other question as well? I think you have a parasite from your microphone. We cannot hear you very well. Anyway, guys, we will. If you don't have any other question, we will finalize it. We will send you as well everything, all the recording, the brochure for this for the application. And if you need any assistance or detailed demo later on, we can assist you on that as well. You can contact your customer engagement department, and he will be coordinating with you on this. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining
Thank you.
For the next webinar as well, it will be after 2 months.